Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about irrelevant bitches. Basically, how to deal with people that don't really matter. Like how to not let the haters get to you. People who you don't even know, or you may know, but they're disguising themselves. How to deal with it in my personal experience, which is quite a lot. I've had quite a lot of haters, not to toot my own horn or anything, but you know, the thing is, people hate or envy people who are out there because it's not easy for everybody to put themselves out there. So I feel like with me, I'm very much so a person who doesn't really care what people think, and I do what I want to do. I don't like before I do something drastic like get a tattoo, I don't sit there and say, I wonder what people are gonna think, because I don't care what people think. Like I just, you know, if I want something, I'll 9 times out of 10 I'll do it just because it's something that I want. I don't really care what people think. I don't really care what people say. So if you're somebody who is different, or even if you're just somebody who's super attractive, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna have people that hate you for really no other reason other than jealousy, which sucks because I feel like, you know, especially with women, we shouldn't be jealous of one another. We should encourage one another and support one another and build one another up, but that's just completely just bogus in today's society because women just literally hate on one another, and it's something I can never understand. Because if I see a girl that's super attractive, she's attractive, great, good for her, she is so pretty, so happy for her. Sometimes the hate, you know, it does get to me. I think if you're human, it's gonna get to you, you know, especially when it comes from people that are supposed to be your family or supposed to be your supporters, you know. Sometimes the worst people in life are your own family, and I've learned that firsthand with my own family and other families, you know, that you can't always expect your family to support you, or, you know, expect them to just be there for you and support you. Yeah, sometimes hate does get to me, and especially when it's just picking apart things that I enjoy doing, or being judged on this or that and the next. And you know, for the most part, I just try to tell myself that there's something wrong with them. There's something lacking in their own lives that they feel like they have to attack me and worry about what I'm doing. And when you think about it, it's so sad to think that there's people out there who watch your every move and literally criticize every step you take, because that takes a lot of effort, that takes a lot of time out of your day to do, and it kind of drains you as a person. So it's actually kind of sad that there are people out there who do that, because I feel so sad that you feel that crappy about your own life, or you may not have that great of a life that you feel the need to criticize me for what I'm doing and watch my every move. And then on the flip of the coin, you can also say it's flattering that they, you know, watch you that much, that they're that obsessed with what you're doing. But for the most part, you know, when people criticize me or hate on me or are mean and they don't know me, I genuinely feel sorry for them, because they probably are just assuming, you know, because I'm cute and I'm out there, that I'm just this bitch, or they're just plain flat out jealous. And that's really, really sad. That actually really makes me sad, and I kind of just want to hug some of these people. It's crazy, but some of the hate I get, I honestly feel so sad for these people, and I just want to embrace them and hug them and, you know, tell them that, you know, tell them whatever they need to hear that they didn't hear, that makes them, you know, take on this persona of having to criticize, to feel like their life is that miserable or their life is that boring that they have to sit there and pick apart another person's life. So my advice to you, you know, is to honestly take it with a grain of salt and rise above it. Because honestly, anyone who sits there and criticizes or hates on another person, there's something wrong with them. There's something really seriously wrong. There's something they're lacking, something they didn't get from their childhood, maybe not enough love. So I want you to always remember that when you are getting hate. Think about the fact that this person could have a really crappy life, that this person really has nothing else going for them, that they have to pick apart another person. And I think that that really speaks volumes and really helps you to not get too worked up about hate. And also it's, you know, it's really nice to care for another person in that aspect. Instead of sitting there and letting hate fuel hate, you can let their hate fuel you to be a better person and to say, you know what, I wish I could give you a hug. Like if it's an online hate, which 9 times out of 10 it is, you know, I wish I could give you a hug right now. Like I feel so bad that you have nothing else to do with your life and that you have nothing else going on in your life. You know, some people just get enjoyment out of picking people apart and they kind of get off on that. And again, that's not normal. That's really sad. And I feel like in most instances, it's just a sad situation that you really can't let get to you. I really think that people who take the time to criticize you and to watch your every move speaks volumes about them. It really doesn't say much about you. So if someone's saying something really negative and hateful about you, you know yourself. I mean, if it's true, then it's true. You should know yourself enough to know whether it's true or not. But for the most part, it's not true. And it reflects on their character more than it reflects on yours. Like they're talking about you, but it says so much more about them than it does about you. So I just wanted to come on here and talk about this because, you know, I've dealt with a lot of irrelevant bitches, like people who just don't matter, but they seem to care a lot about me and how I've learned to rise above it. And, you know, even when it's coming from family or people that are supposed to be family, how you can deal with it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to cut people away. Sometimes you don't have a choice but to cut people out of your life. And even if it's family, you have a right to do that. If they're really toxic people. Recently, me and my boyfriend have been talking about, you know, toxic people, and we've had to make a lot of cuts. Like people just can't, just because they're family doesn't give them a right to be hateful or to pick apart another person or to be rude or to do any of that. And just because they're family, it's not like you have to sit there and accept it. You have a right to cut people out of your life when they're not doing any good for you, when it's a toxic situation, and when you have to look out for your own happiness. Your own happiness should be much more important than, you know, other people's happiness. So if you guys enjoyed this video, something a little different, I just wanted to come on here and chat about this because it's something that I've been dealing with for a while, and most recently been dealing with a lot of shit from people that really shouldn't be doing shit, but they still do shit because they're just shitty people. So this is just how I handle it and deal with it, because this is life, and you just, you know, not everybody's nice and not everybody is kind and not everybody is positive. Some people just radiate hate from them, and it's sad, but how you can rise above it says more about you than anything. So I hope that this helped, and if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, or requests, please leave it below. And until next time, I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye guys! That's my greens with my brown rice and my chickpeas. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix it all up and then eat it. And then I got to go get changed because I got to leave.